Coming out first, going to be fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 213 pounds with an amateur record of 4-2. Doing it for One Hit MMA. Let's hear it for Mason Moyes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, making his way out to the cage, we have Mason Moyes. This man is 29 years old, standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighed in at 213 pounds on the dot. He has a record of 4-2-0. He is training out of One Hit MMA. Ryan, I believe you're a little bit more familiar with One Hit MMA than I am, so why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
I do. Head coach Aldo Arezia. I mean, they have quite the team over there. You do see, I believe, Mark Gonzalez up there. The Kung Fu Panda, I believe he goes by. That's who you kind of see putting that Vaseline on.
And then your son trains there too, right?
Yes. My son trains there. Great team.
Yes.
They had a bunch of guys that represented at BKFC recently.
Yes.
And again, they're a staple at the show here as well. Have been for many, many years. So we always love coming here to One Hit. To Steelfist. One Hit always loves coming here to Steelfist. So.
All right.
And Mason's been putting in a lot of work.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know he's coming in off of a win against Austin Bowden back in February of this year. I know he kind of retooled a little bit after deciding that off of a loss back in, I want to say 2019, 2021, that he was ready to kind of step back from the game. Retooled a little bit and kind of got his head where he needs to be to start making a little bit impactful of a run, right?
Yeah, agreed. Took some time off, kind of really got himself straight. He's looking real good. Let's see about his other guy.
All right, and his opponent tonight going to be fighting out of the black corner, standing 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 213.5 pounds, with a current and amateur record of 5-6. Doing it for the pit. Make some noise for Kendrid, the Big Wolf.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Kendrid, the Big Wolf, wasting no time walking out. He is 28 years old, stands 6 foot 1 inches tall. He weighed in at 213.5 pounds, and he has a record of 5-6, and he's training out of the pit. What do we know about these guys, and what do we know about the pit?
Well, I mean, Ramsey Najim over there, just phenomenal head coach, world-class jiu-jitsu, world-class MMA, fighting in UFC. And then you've got a lot of the guys that are actually part of their stable that fight actively but also help coach. You got Julian Ruiz, you've got Domenico Salas, you got a bunch of those guys out there as well. So he's in putting some work in with some really, really tough, high caliber guys.
Yes.
Now he is coming in off a loss against Patrick McKinney in their rubber match, right? Or
yes,
no, sorry,
yes.
not rubber match. There was they had fought before, and then he had lost against Patrick McKinney in 2023. And then his next fight after that was Caden Bentley, where he just dominated with strikes. And then had a second fight with Patrick McKinney where he lost via arm triangle in the first round.
Yes.
And so he's coming in off a loss, and he's really hungry right now.
Yes. Well, Kendrid has heavy hands.
Yes.
Kendrid has always been known for those heavy hands. He came in.
It's hard.
And has fought some of the bigger guys out there.
Yes.
And is always willing to kind of throw down with them. I guess kind of where he's kind of struggled has been on the ground.
Yeah.
And that's where we've seen him kind of struggle a bit more.
Right. But when he lands those hands,
yes,
it is dangerous.
Yes. He can put people to sleep.
Love the stare down.
Yes.
Intense.
I like it.
And then some smiling afterwards.
Let's do it.
And right there you just saw that Mason just let him know, hey, we're not going to touch gloves.
And you have the tale of two things right now. What you have is, Mason's more of a wrestler, and, you have Kendrick who is more of the striker, who's going to come out here and try to hit him hard and try to put him to sleep.
Ooh,
and
big
he thinks
hands.
if he catches him good, he's going to go to bed.
Right. Well, and I know Mason's been training his striking game for a long time too over
Yes,
there
yes.
with one hand. And
It looks like Mason got caught clean.
it stumbled backwards and wants him
Says,
to come
"Come
into
on."
his guard and
Says,
yep,
"Come on."
Yep, no, we're gonna get a safe stand up. Kendrick's like, no, stand up. Ooh, nice left by Kendrid.
No, well, and Kendrick's going for those big, heavy shots.
Mason gets the
And
takedown.
Mason gets the takedown.
Nice single leg drag.
Yep.
Nice strikes from there. See if he can better his position. Kendrick did a good job of sucking his legs out.
Yes,
and
yes.
getting
There
his
he
hips
goes.
back.
Getting his knees in between.
That's what you want to see. Turn towards the body, not away from it. But Mason is staying active, striking
Yes.
constantly from
Lots
this
of
position.
shots.
They might not be impactful like I'm knocking you out shots, but you're connecting.
Yes.
You're making it difficult to think at a minimum.
Yeah, and these are scoring.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you're not just sitting, laying, and praying. You're ground and pound.
Yep. Ooh, tied up. See if he can switch that to the shoulder choke and press down.
Heavy hips in. Kendrick's got that single leg. Let's see what Kendrick's can do with that.
Kendrick's doing a good job of transitioning towards Mason and putting some pressure on to make Mason not
wrestling
effective.
back.
And
Well,
back to his
Kendrick's
feet.
been working on that, and it got him back to his feet.
Good job, Kendrick, getting back to your feet.
Yes, he did a good job getting back to his feet. He's been working on getting down to the bottom, and this is exactly what he's do to land those heavy blows again from the top.
Yep, good job posting up and getting that separation right there, too. His head kick attempt by Moyes.
Ooh, he hit
big
him.
hand
He
by
hit him
Kendrick.
hard.
That left dropped Moyes
Yes,
for a second.
yes.
Good recovery timing. Like, you don't see that a lot. When
No.
someone gets rocked like that, immediately pulling into a half guard position as soon as they hit the canvas.
Yes, well, and he's taking some heavy shots now.
Yeah. Oh, Kendrick
They're
is
going to
swinging.
stop it if he doesn't.
Nice hammer fist by Kendrick, too.
Kendrick's landing nice heavy blows. Nice calm, slowing them down.
Good pressure, good aggression by Kendrick.
Yes, well, and controlled in moments.
Yeah. 10
There's the
seconds
10-second
left.
click. Kendrick's going to try to get the
Ooh,
stoppage now.
Big strikes, big
He
strikes.
wants that stoppage.
It's over.
He's got it.
Whoa.
He got his stoppage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight
All
is
right,
over.
ladies and gentlemen, that is over.
Tyler had to aggressively step in there and looking down, telling Mason,
And
I
they
had
say
to.
we're good.
Yep, Mason Tyler looking down at Mason said, I had to.
Yep.
You had 1
we're
to 2
good.
seconds left, but Tyler had to step into that.
Yep. Now,
I love the respect here. And, you know, these guys, they talked a little smack beforehand, but it was friendly smack talking.
they did.
It was like, hey, I'm going to knock you out. No, I'm going to whoop your butt. You know, and it was fun. It wasn't like hate-filled. It was nice. It was sportsmanlike, and I love seeing at the end of it, they're pals.
Yes, they are.
Again, you
Great
see
job.
the respect these 2 minutes
All right,
over.
let's take it to the cage, make this thing official.
Sounds
It's
good.
on, baby. Make some noise for these two warriors. All right, gentlemen, let me get both of you back to the center of the cage. Both fighters to the center of the cage, please. All right, your winner, 2 minutes, 58 seconds into round number 1. TKO due to strikes. Out of the black corner, Kendrid, the Big Wolf.
Kendrick, big boy, let me get you over here. I could see you got a lot of animosity there. How'd that feel?
Felt great. No animosity towards Mason. He's strong. I get fucking excited after fights, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean no disrespect. I love Mason. Give it up for Mason. Everybody give it up for Mason right now.
How does that feel? It must feel good, brother.
Man, everybody was counting me out because I know I got hands, but my ground game wasn't what it's supposed to be, you know what I mean? See? So, that man right here is the reason why my ground got so much better. He put me in deep waters and didn't let me get out. So I love you.
Well, you did. You got up. You got taken down, and you got back up, and you were able to land those hands. Is that what you planned for?
Come in. Can I take it? Hey, I just want to give can we all give a moment for my son that lost his baby brother a couple months ago to child abuse. I did this for you. There ain't no way I was coming out of this ring without a W. I told you, you can worry about it. It's okay. But I got this, okay? I promise. I love you. Great job. Go ahead.
I kind of already knew my dad wasn't a win.
Yeah. Oh, hi, baby. Yeah. Thank all y'all. Shout out to my friends and family that always support me no matter what. I love you guys. Shout out to the fucking pit, though. No. Motherfucker, I had no ground game. Yeah, it looked like I had no ground game right there. But I took my time. I knew he couldn't do anything to hurt me or anything, so I got it. I'm so fucking proud of myself. Thank all you guys.
All right, everybody, let me get a big round of applause for Kendrick Wolf. Good job.
Where's the Wolf Pack at? Make some noise for your Wolf!